Nervous as shit. It was the easiest way to describe my first tournament experience. I didn't do well, I was quite jittery, still am to this day, but it was just, there's some sort of adrenaline. You can come away annoyed at yourself or you can come away excited.
My name is Asad Suleiman. I go by Suleiman. I'm based in Glasgow and my main game is Street Fighter 5.
I'm Ryan Esler, I'm from Glasgow. My online handle is Esler, or RG Esler on Twitter, and I've been playing for as long as I can remember Tekken, Marvel vs Capcom and Destiny 2 most recently, and a little bit of Hearthstone.
Hi, my name's Jack. The main game I play is Tekken. I go by Jack99 and I'm from Falkirk.
So it would have been in 2009 with Gamerbase, and Scotland was kind of in its kind of beginning stages, so they had an event with a website called Ready Up, and it was called the Pure Belter, and it was in this dingy basement of a LAN cafe. And it was so many people there. It was pre-release, it was Super Street Fighter 4, and it was just, that was the first moment I was like, man, this is fun. Look at all these people. Look, everyone's came from, there's people from France, people from England, Wales, Ireland, all in just this one place, all so excited for this game that we hadn't tried yet, and that was kind of the kind of chrysalis for being, I want to do this competitively. So we were quite fortunate in Glasgow at that time for events that there was quite a lot going on. You had Gamerbase, you had what Versus Scotland had going. It wasn't until about the later stages where I really got into Tekken and Tekken Tag 2, and there was nothing for Tekken in Glasgow at that time, and there wasn't much interest. So way before Burn to Fight, I created an event called Wednesdays Are 3D, and it was basically any 3D game, so Soul Calibur, Tekken, we even had Sonic the Fighters and Fighting Vipers, like old games that everyone didn't have to be good at, that you could have fun, and then games that people wanted to play on some kind of competitive level. And then from there, it was 2012 onwards, I started organising events on a monthly basis.
You spend a lot of time in playing fighting games. You're eventually going to reach a level that your friends won't be able to keep up, so I had to actually actively look for a competitive scene. Back then, it was held at a place called One Level Up, and that's when I first found the competitive scene, and that's where I would go. They eventually moved to another venue, and I would go there on a weekly or monthly basis to find, because those were the people who were actually competing.
Well, I've always known about it since maybe about 2015, since my brother was into it. But then I got into it myself in 2017. There was a big tournament called Height Spotting 6, and that was my first one. So I went to that, met a bunch of people, and I've just been coming since.
Nervous as shit. It was the easiest way to describe my first tournament experience. I didn't do well, I was quite jittery, still am to this day, but it was just, there's some sort of adrenaline. You can come away annoyed at yourself or you can come away excited, but realistically it didn't matter. Going 0-2 was just part of the journey. There was still more games to be played.
Obviously when Street Fighter 5 first came out, there was a lot of veterans who were playing competitively from the Street Fighter 4 days. I kind of missed out on those days, so when I came in, I was basically kind of like a new face. And I beat one of the players who everyone kind of knew was a competent player. So people started like cheering and whatnot. It wasn't like a big crowd or anything, but it was big enough that I got super excited about it.
When I went to my first tournament, it was really daunting at first because there was a lot of people and I didn't know how to play the game. So I thought the game was quite elitist and I wouldn't be welcomed, but I was the complete opposite. This scene's really friendly and I was lucky to have the experience I did and to want to keep on going and improving.
So fighting games fostered the sense of community because they started in arcades. It's as simple as that. It was always based in, I'm going to beat the guy sitting next to me, not the guy on the other side of the world. It was always the next big competition is the guy that wants your quarter or your 25 pence or whatever you've put into that machine. And from there, it kind of flourished.
Every time they see a new face, everyone's going to be super excited and welcoming that we've got another person to actually come and play with us.
I think it's because the fighting game community is so small and it's still at its roots in some ways. And the people that are here want to be here and it's really passionate. I don't feel like that's always the case with other games. People play for money or for other reasons. People just play because they love Tekken or any other fighting game. So I think that makes it really unique. People have been around for so long, so you get to know people and their personalities, and there's not really any bad eggs in the Scottish or UK fighting game community, and because of that and the attitude all the players have, I think it makes it a really friendly and good environment to be around.
There's always something moderately near you to go to experience and have fun. The most recent in the UK, in Europe, was Celtic Throwdown in Ireland. 600 people went there. 600 people don't live there, it's because of the offline community, and it's these things like we benefit massively at Burn to Fight from the Tekken World Tour dojo system, which enabled small like events. Well, saying small, we've got 78-ish people coming today, but they get some reward. There's a point system, there's a big leaderboard, and there's points to chase, and if you get enough points, you might just win that trip.
Ever since we got this new venue, we were able to, and we also rebranded our locals, we ended up getting like an increase in entrance. We got people from like Newcastle traveling up, we got people from Aberdeen making the journey. And right now, as it stands, it's probably been like the best it's been since the game came out.
The way that it's transitioned in the past even a year has been amazing. Essor's done so much to the venue. We've got a new venue, we've got streams now, more people coming from different parts of the UK, so I think mainly the TO's efforts have made it so good.
The next steps are kind of complicated. We used to have a big event of our own called Hype Spotting, but people grew older, they drifted apart, and after the 6th one it wound down. So there's some anticipation that we step up and create a new one, but it's a 2-day event, it needs sponsors badly. I can't pay that out of my own pocket, it's absurd. I've been able to go around the world. I was a paid Tekken World Tour commentator. I got to go to Barcelona, I've been to the finals in Amsterdam last year. There's just loads of things that I've never really had that opportunity to do, or even the motivation to. It was more, I don't know why I'd go to Dublin, Celtic Throwdown happened. I was like, oh man, all my friends are there, and you just go and have a laugh. That's one of the best things about it, a sense of community. 6 of us got an apartment. It's a very messy apartment by the end of it, but we all had fun, and it's just like that sense of bonding that's been quite important to it.
I'm a lot more well travelled as a result of Fighting Games. Like this year alone, I went to Brussels, Lyon, France, and Cologne in Germany. So I'm going to Germany in these places, and there's people I haven't like actually physically met before, but we'll meet and we'll act like we've known each other for long because we've been playing each other online, we've been watching each other on streams.
They've changed me huge socially. I never used to go out much at the weekends at all. I was more just kind of content with staying at home, you know, seeing our friends here and there. But at least once a month, if not once a fortnight, I'm out to a tournament at the weekends. You know, I'm seeing the same people I always see, and this is my main social life now, so it's been really positive so far.
I absolutely feel responsible for growing a healthy scene in Scotland in so many different ways. As a competitor, as an organiser, it's about sharing best practice, it's about actually showing up to events, the smaller ones, the bigger ones, and just making people more aware of it, engaging in Discords, engaging on Twitter, just making it so people are aware they're welcome everywhere they go.
With the first step will always just be show up. You know, don't be demotivated by, you know, showing up and like losing and going 0-2 and not making any sort of dent in any of the competition, because everyone's been there once, everybody knows what it looks like.
Everyone's here to help each other. There's sessions on Wednesday and Friday here, and in those sessions guys will sit down with you, take you through where you're going wrong, and you'll get better from there. Focus on enjoyment, enjoying yourself and reminding yourself even when you're losing why you're here, because that's when I've thought that to myself, you know, why am I here playing right now? I realised it's because I love the game, and then I ended up figuring out I love the community around me as well.